Hi there, I'm Darin Howard in the snow. Welcome to my backyard in Construction Central with the Municipal Sustainability Project. And a quick update for you on some of the things that we're doing and how we're going to start this process of upcycling the world in order to create jobs and create low-cost food during grocery price hyperinflation. And one of the things, the very first thing that I wanted to explain to you was how we're going to do it with recycled material. It's kind of interesting because people don't realize the resources that we have in first world countries in a consumer-based society. There's all kinds of stuff out there. As a matter of fact, I think everybody that I've talked to has said it straight out. They have too much stuff. I mean, I have too much stuff. You know what? We downsize. We still have too much stuff. So let's do something with this stuff. And with a project like this, there's no end to the stuff we're going to need. So let's discuss how it started, how I got this idea of upcycling in order to create the equipment, the resources that we need to do this. So let's check this out. This is about a free fence, an almost free fence. Here we go.
We're going to be filming a lot of construction and building some very cool things. But like any business, it's going to take resources and manpower to get things done. We're going to turn to the public to make it happen, and this is an example of how that works. In order to build a free fence, the first thing we did was make a list of what we needed and checked off on the list all the things that we already had. The second thing we did was go online and see what people had for free. To begin with, we found someone living in West Kelowna who was giving away the lumber from an old back deck. Then we found someone with some long 2x4s left over from renovations. During our search, we did find over 80 feet of green chain link fence and a chain link gate that someone was selling for $20. But later on, we found someone giving away chain link fencing and a gate, and we could have gotten the whole fence for free. But we didn't need that because we already had this, so we let it go. That's why we can call this a free fence. Then, online, we found another pressure-treated gate with 2 6-foot pressure-treated fence poles and given away completely for free. Finally, a neighbor of ours just up the street was downsizing and had about 20 cans of paint sitting around. And within the paint, we found over 6 gallons of primer, exterior white paint, and even some cool modern colors for the accents. This DIY free fence was made possible by the generosity of my neighbors and some very cool total strangers who really helped out. Now we have a place for an exhausted mom to be able to go out and get some fresh air in when it's not covered in a foot of snow.
So it turned out to be a lot easier than we thought, except for a few splinters and a couple, hammers on the thumb thing. That's why we're doing the work and you don't have to, okay? Sure, I come from the construction industry, but it was a while since I picked up a hammer, and it sure did feel good to get some good work underneath my belt while I'm working on the computer like everybody else in my field. You can really help out with your likes and shares. Yes, a little bit of money goes a long ways, especially on Patreon. That's why we're doing it legit. We're doing it upfront and transparent on the internet, so you can donate through Patreon. You can also sign up to donate some of your stuff to help feed people, because it's really going to help. And all of your likes and shares are the real thing that we require. We need your likes and shares because this program works on people power. We're not worried about financing. We're not worried about, any of those big business things. This is the small business that could. It sure is good to be working on this. I'm Darin Howard. This is the Municipal Sustainability Project. Thanks for tuning in about the free fence.